Someone's got a bad case of shore leave. You've got lipstick and scratches on your neck.
Yep.
The old lady's trying to win the game with a crap hand. Might be time you got back to your ship.
I'm not sure I'm going back.
You serious? We caught a bad break with Inaros. It happens.
Nope. It happened because Holden disarmed the nuke. Sometimes it feels like he's trying to get us killed. War is the wrong place for good men.
Okay, so Amos doesn't understand. He doesn't know about the kid being on there.
In the end, the only thing that matters is fighting for who's covering your flank. So back to the ship.
Brothel first, though. You won't come with?
With you. Or with you.
With him. Are these two feeling each other? I thought they'd just be like great friends. But it looks like it might be more than great friends.
The fight is not over.
I will stay here with him. I'm going to stay here. With Joseph. On Ceres. I never loved you because you were fighters. I loved you because you were builders.
That's why I like Drummer, y'all. She really cares about like her people. Like she would make a great leader for the belt. Like she's Anderson Dawes and she's Fred Johnson all in one. And Clace Ashford. Great leader and an unstoppable force.
No matter what they do now, they can't engage us everywhere at once.
Here. There's something I want you to see.
Lies. Whose side are you on? I only meant Drummer is our enemy. Same as the Innas. And it won't be over until we are dead or victorious. Or else everything that we fought for.
Should make Marco proud.
Mass was on the docks when the water tanks exploded.
I was on the crew that planted the bombs and rigged the docks to blow.
Yeah, now Philip's really starting to realize what happened.
They said no belters would get hurt.
Yeah, now he's starting to see. He's starting to understand what's going on.
You there?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. You can go right on through. You're pre-cleared. Don't waste your time on this. You have more important things to do.
Jama. How does it feel to be the Inna's favorite pet?
Back in line.
Hey, go on somewhere, Sanjirani. You ain't done no difference, make no difference.
Nagata. Please. You didn't come here to apologize. Holden asked me to talk to you. On Avasarala's behalf. You come to me, running errands for the Innas. It's not like that, and you know it. How do you do it? I despise Marco. And everything he's done. Avasarala and her Innas are no better. That was true once. Tell me, and we will help. I don't know how. All we can do now is to stand by the people that we love. Fuck you.
Damn.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Drummer's been through it, y'all. But I mean, I want Drummer to be like more like an independent. I don't know how to explain it. Not really be for Avasarala and them, but be for herself, if that makes sense. Like, because all the belters look up to Drummer.
And here I am. I didn't really believe that you would leave your ship.
Would you have come to me? I hope it's a way forward for us both. Marco will get many more Belters killed before this ends.
When the last shot is fired, when Marco is dead, will you remember us?
I have given your people many reasons to hate me.
My people will not take orders from you.
I don't expect them to.
Well, that was the Expanse Season 6, Episode 5, Why We Fight. And I'm glad to see, like, Avasarala and Drummer now joining forces with each other. I know, like, each has their own ego and each has their own pride. Like Drummer said, like she doesn't want to have a leash on her by working for the inners, but at the same time she can't keep running away from Marco and have this bounty go like higher and higher each time. But I think with the deal that she made now with Avasarala, she's gonna be like an independent, like, because she's a powerful leader. She doesn't even realize how powerful her influence has been over the belt and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the finale. Like, yeah, we need to take Marco down now. It's season 6. Marco's still out there flying, making plans and such. Something's gotta give in the final episode. So yeah, I'm happy that Drummers joined forces with Avasarala, but I don't like how Avasarala words it. Like, I want you to help me fight for help join my war or something like that. I want her to say like, we should like join forces and we should like she was kind of saying that, but like it's not a me thing, it's more of a we thing. And as always, the Rossi crew is always neutral within there. Like, we just got Amos like a bit angry about what happened with the torpedo and such, and that's good. It's a good thing that he came clean to Bobby, and I think she understood. But yeah, I thought Amos would understand why Holden did it, but but he caught on that Naomi's kid was on the Pella, and yeah, I guess he still wanted to kill him. So you were right, Kurt, darling. So yeah, what else happened? Yeah, we have the kid that came back to life, Zan, or whatever his name is, little Sarah's brother. Dude came back different though. Like, that's normally how it goes. Like, you get resurrected from the dead, you come back different. Yeah, your soul's missing or something. I've seen too many shows about that. Like, especially like in the DC universe, like when you go into the Lazarus pit and you come back every time, half a piece of your soul goes missing each time, which is what made Ra's al Ghul the way he is, or Ra's al Ghul. But yeah, that's DC. But yeah, so Zan's back to life, and his eyes, his eyes look different. It looks all the way proto-moleculed up, and I think he said, because he said like things look different. That wasn't there before. Like, I think he's seeing blue now. I think he's seeing a whole lot of blue. Like, who was it? Was it Julie Mao's vision that was like that, or something like that? Was it Miller's? Yeah, I think it was Miller. Yeah, Miller had that vision, like, well, proto-molecule version of Miller. Like, when we looked through his eyes, all we could see was blue. So I think that's what Zan is probably seeing right now. He's probably seeing a whole lot of blue right now, and I think it's gonna freak his parents out knowing that that he's alive, because the kid was dead and now suddenly he's alive. And I know Sarah's probably gonna explain to them like the proto-molecule did this, and oh, now that I think about it, Quasar is gonna take advantage of that, because he's gonna probably want to do more research on what Zan sees and what he's capable of. Quasar is gonna become the new Jules Piamau, if it comes to that. But yeah, Tadeo's brother is dead. Philip found out, and then he found out that Tadeo was the one that planted the bombs and such. So he realizes that this order came from Marco. So it's not really the inners that's at fault for what happened. It's Marco. Just when Marco started being proud of his son, I think Philip's gonna flip the switch on Marco again. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much all I caught like in this episode. Like, a lot's going down. Yeah, the Martians jumped the gun as well. They shouldn't have gone after the ring. I remember in the previous episode there was like a little message saying the UNN's not on board. Maybe the MCRN should just go ahead with this, and then they did it, and look what happened. Don't go like gung-ho like on people and then end up paying for it. Like so much, like Avasarala said, like if we're gonna go after Marco, at least let it be in our favor. At least let us win from this, not lose. Because if they lose, there's no stopping Marco. Marco will be an unstoppable force. Marco is slowly losing his power as well. Well, not even slowly losing. At the moment, you can see a shift in like people believing in people. Like people used to believe in Marco's vision until Marco started spacing people out and doing what he's doing. I think it's only like the Free Navy, the little bit of the Free Navy that's left that believes in Marco's vision. Whereas Drummer's vision, where she's helping people, she's like going after Inaros at the same time, and like just everything she done, she was making moves. She even, like I said, she brought back supplies to Ceres and everything. Like her influence is on a whole bigger scale to what Marco's is right now. Like she's doing the stuff that Dawes did, she's doing the stuff that Fred Johnson did, and she's moving like Claes Ashford, like tactically, and like and she's got a big bounty out on her. I think Ashford kind of had a bounty on him as well at one stage, but yeah, she's becoming an unstoppable force for the better, and she'd be a great leader. Like if she ever retired from this lifestyle, like Drummer would be like one of the best leaders out there. Like I said in my thumbnail, I'm Team Drummer, and I still am Team Drummer, because now she joined forces with Avasarala. I hope Avasarala doesn't like let this go to her head now and like tries to order Drummer around. Let her be free. Let her be independent. She's more of a free navy than Marco's free navy is. She's doing good by her people, and yeah, with that little deal going, that little deal they struck, Avasarala and Drummer, Monica was just up on the balcony in the cut recording this. So now when the rest of the people see it, they're gonna, some of them are gonna switch over to Drummer's side as well, because now they're gonna realize how much more of a powerful force both Avasarala and Drummer have become. But at the same time, Marco might use that to his advantage and said, look at what she calls me a coward and all that, but she's joining forces with the Inner. She's becoming the Inner's pet, as some of them see them. Like Sanjirani just got on my nerves when she was like, so you're the Inner's favorite pet now, how you feel about that? Like, what has Sanjirani done for her people apart from like poison their minds? Not poison their minds, but it was clearly Marco that blew up the water tanks and such, and they still blamed the Inners for it. And even when the Inners tried to help, like Sanjirani was like, we will not let them do what they're doing. The best thing they can do for us is leave Ceres Station. Like Sanjirani's just a whole mess. Like she just gets on my nerves. But yeah, other than that, yeah, like it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the final season, y'all, because we're coming to an end. The Last Kingdom will drop not this week, but it's gonna drop next week, or maybe by this weekend, so stay tuned for that. I've got a whole bunch of editing and stuff to do, and I got caught up in watching the Jeffrey Dahmer series, and but yeah, I got a lot of editing and stuff to do at the moment. So yeah, The Last Kingdom should drop hopefully by this weekend. If not this weekend, it should drop by next week. Like I said, I do love the show. Like that first episode caught me. Like you guys probably won't see the House of the Dragons. House of the Dragons, I'm kind of scrapped to the side. I'll probably watch that on my own, the House of the Dragons. But The Last Kingdom, it's gotten more of a positive result. Like you guys have you guys like that show more than what the House of the Dragons was doing. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, we will stick with the Last Kingdom. I did say I was gonna try and do some shows and see which ones you guys like more, and it seems like the Last Kingdom is more of a favorite than the House of the Dragons. So yeah, I'll probably put the House of the Dragons to the side, and unless you guys do want me to react to it, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'll continue with the Last Kingdom, and you guys should see that that show drop by either this weekend or next week. I'm trying to like get through the Expanse now, because like this was the second last episode, and yeah, the finale will drop by next Monday. I know I was late with the last upload, but yeah. You guys should see this one drop this Monday, well, today, and the finale by next Monday. And then that's it for the Expanse, y'all. Gonna miss this show. Really am. Man, it's been a journey. And I hope there's a season 7, because like I feel like there's gonna be a season 7 because of what Holden mentioned. Now that I think about it, Holden did say there's something bigger going on with the proto-molecule, and like with ships entering the rings and such. Like it's kind of like it's, I don't know, something different. Like it's taking out ships, like what we saw with Solitaire. Solitaire, them is definitely gone. We not gonna see them again by the looks of it. Something bigger is going on, and Holden said this is bigger than the war. But like Avasarala said, at the moment we can't focus on that. We have to focus on Marco at the moment. We can't share the airspace with Marco. Like Marco won't see it that way. Marco won't see reason. Marco's too power hungry. So yeah, I think this season we're like, hopefully in the final episode we probably somehow get rid of Marco or jail him or something. I don't even think jailing is the best thing for him. He needs to die, or he needs to get spaced in front of everyone for the harm that he did to everyone, the Inners, the Martians, and the Belt. Well, I don't know if he's harmed the Martians, but he harmed a lot of people in the Belt as well, his own people. So something, he needs to like have some version of death row put to him in the like just space him or exile him or something, or jail him. I don't know. What was I saying? But yeah, it looks like there's a bigger picture going on. So hopefully, if there is a season 7, that season 7 focuses more on the proto-molecule situation on Laconia and such, because there's a big ship just floating around out there with like a proto-molecule looking ship with like these tentacle things around it. We haven't spoken about that yet, but yeah, it's I hope there is a season 7 that picks up, because I don't see all the stuff that like the whole Marco situation and the proto-molecule situation being wrapped up all in that one in that final season, unless it's like an hour-long or a 2-hour-long season finale. But we'll see, which means if it is, I'm probably going to have to get my battery power straight. And I'll probably have to react to it, if it comes to that, react to it within like 2 days or something. Like on a Monday and a Tuesday. Or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because normally when it comes to season finales and it looks like the show is about to come to an end, normally shows like drop like big hour-long finales. But yeah, it kind of hurt me when Drummer broke down like that, when she was hugging Naomi as well. It hit me in the feels, because I know the things that Drummer's been through. It's been such a journey for her. Like she said, she even broke her spine like at that stage when her and Claes Ashford was like stuck in that situation where the gravity shifted in the ring, and yeah, on the behemoth. Yeah, so yeah, I can't believe this season's coming to an end, y'all. I still can't believe it. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this reaction. The Expanse season 6 episode 5, Why We Fight. Hit that like button, and we are out. Bash, bash.